Hello. Welcome to Exposing the Business episode. I think this is 3.
I thought it was 4.
It might be 4. I'm bad. I got a CMF.
Hey, I got a CMF too. Hey, I got a 72C. I barely passed that, but hey, I got that credit. I'm done. No more math for me.
Me too. Stay in school, kids. But we got a lot for y'all today.
Oh, a lot.
Steve, let us in on the basketball news.
Oh, it's okay. So there's a bunch of news going on. I guess before we start with the NBA awards, they just happened. I think it was Monday.
Don't mind any snoring, by the way. Our boy Landfill is going to be here for the debate. He's just resting up.
Yeah. So first, how are you today, Jonathan?
I'm doing good. My day's doing pretty good. I just got out from mowing the lawn.
Mosquitoes attack you while you out there?
Mosquitoes. There was some wasps that tried to get me. Bees. You know,
Man.
my mom gave me a tip to put on some Vicks before you go out and do stuff like that.
You didn't do it.
I did.
Oh.
I know. I didn't get bit. Surprisingly enough, they still flew on me. I just didn't get bit.
Wonderful.
Whoa. How was your day, Steve?
Pretty good. What did I do today? Oh, went to the store this morning.
Right.
Bought 6 packs of turkey bacon.
Oh, okay.
It was on sale for $1 a piece, so you can't beat that.
Vascular.
What else did I do? Had a very disgusting lunch.
What'd you eat?
Oh, it's some nasty KFC chicken, Hotville, Nashville chicken strips, whatever they call. They were disgusting. They were hard as a rock. The wedges, the strips. I gave a biscuit to you. The soda tasted real flat. I mean, goodness gracious.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what you get down at the Fort Washington KFC Taco Bell.
Yeah. That food was terrible.
Yeah.
But, yeah, a lot of NBA news. So with NBA awards from 2018 happened. It happened Monday.
Right.
James Harden won MVP.
All right.
Which, in all honesty, I feel like he deserved it. It was a case for him to win it last year, but of course, because Russell averaged a triple-double, they had to give it to him. But it was good seeing Harden win it. Excuse me. Oh, goodness.
That stuff running through you.
Yeah, it does. But I think he said in his speech, I'll be back here next year again, getting the same MVP award. Which it could potentially happen if he balls out again, like he did, this year, next year.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good to see him get it. I like James Harden.
Yeah.
Always did.
You don't think it's a closer, but you still like him.
No, but I still like him. I think he's one of my favorite players.
Right.
Then you got Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons, beat out Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell. I wanted Mitchell to win it because he did more with less. His Utah Jazz team beat Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round.
All right.
His team beat the MVP, an All-Star, fringe superstar, and a Carmelo Anthony.
And a Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. We'll get to Carmelo Anthony later. I'm a rant on him later. But anyway, Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey, which he deserved it, but it kind of sucks that he got fired from the Raptors. He's a good coach, coaching the Pistons now, so hopefully he get them to the playoffs. Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. He deserved it. Good defensive player, great wingspan. Most improved player, Victor Oladipo. That he deserved it because he went from a guy who, people were saying he could be a starter, he 16 a game, he's pretty good. To now, people are saying, oh, he's borderline superstar. Let's pump the brakes here a little bit. He made his first All-Star this year. Let's see if he can do it again next year. But he deserved to win it, most improved player. Okay. He deserved it.
Okay.
If you asked me a couple years ago, should he have been the first pick of the draft before Anthony Bennett, I would have said yes. So the Cavs are probably kicking their butts on that, kicking dirt.
Well,
Sixth man of the year was Lou Williams. He's good coming off the bench of scoring. He deserved that. Community Assist Award was Kevin Durant.
Durant.
Yeah, I had to say it like that. But Kevin Durant with Community Assist Award. Sportsmanship Award, Kemba Walker. That's good.
Right.
Executive of the Year, Daryl Morey. He's a GM for the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
Which, I think he deserved it.
You got Chris Paul.
Got Chris Paul to buy in. took the Warriors to Game 7. Should have won, close series out, but he took them there.
Yeah.
So a feat that really not a lot of people could say they did. Teammate of the Year award was Jamal Crawford.
All right.
He's a good teammate. Best Style Fan Award, Russell Westbrook. I mean, the man wears some exotic stuff to the game. Player of the Year, none other than the man himself, the King, LeBron James.
Which play? You say it was Player of the Year?
Player of the Year, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when to play. I didn't see that, but
Right.
Lifetime Achievement Award, Oscar Robertson. There you go.
All right.
Those are the awards. Now, to get down. Oh, and also, Bill Russell gave Charles Barkley the middle finger during the award ceremony.
What?
It was funny. He was playing with it. It was funny.
Oh, okay.
But now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The NBA news has been going on the past. We didn't do a podcast last week. Been going on since last week and into this week. Free agency
Right.
starts Sunday, 12 o'clock a.m. on the dot. Free agency begins.
All right.
Now it's it's crazy. It's a bunch of rumors and stuff out. Definitely number one thing is where's LeBron going to go?
Of course.
LeBron is down to two teams, the Lakers and the Cavaliers.
Really?
Yes, those are two teams he's down to.
He's not. Oh yeah, you did say you didn't want to go to the Rockets. Yeah.
Two teams, Lakers and Cavaliers. Now, it's like I said, it's been crazy reports here, there, and there. A couple of days ago, it was a report. In fact, yesterday. Today is June 28th. June 27th, it was reported that his son is likely to go to the high school. I can't remember the high school in California, but Kenyon Martin's son is going there. I think it's a prep school. His son's going there. Scottie Pippen's son going there. And they're saying they're likely that he's going to go there. And they already told him it's an enrollment spot there for him. So that was like, okay, things are getting warm here.
Okay.
That's the second report been out about his son going to that school.
Okay.
Then, Paul George. Let's get to him. So Paul George, he says he has some unfinished business in OKC because in the playoffs, he wasn't that good.
Okay.
Okay, I understand that, but why are you making a document series about your free agency? If you were talking about going back to OKC, why are you making a documentary about your free agency? Just tell them I want to resign. Here's the thing. Paul George at this moment is very indecisive. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
All right. Makes sense.
Here's the Lakers' plan. If we get Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James before free agency, Kawhi Leonard before free agency. LeBron, there's a report coming out already that if we get Kawhi Leonard, we basically clinch LeBron coming. He's coming, for sure, if we get Kawhi Leonard. So, if we get Kawhi Leonard, which as of today, on Thursday, June 28th, the reports, trade talk with the Spurs has gone up a lot with us. So far, we're talking about a trade with them, giving up Brandon Ingram and a future first-round pick.
Okay.
The Spurs want more. The Celtics are also fighting for Kawhi Leonard at the moment, too. But people are saying, Danny Ainge, don't mess with this. You have a team that took LeBron to Game 7 without your two-star players. Don't mess with this. Don't meddle with this. Danny Ainge, please don't meddle with this. And the Laker fan, I know you hate the Lakers. No, let us get this one thing, please. But people are saying the report is now that the Lakers got the best offer. They got the Godfather offer. So, mark my words, Kawhi Leonard will be a Laker before free agency begins.
Like, so you're saying by tomorrow?
Most likely. Tomorrow or Saturday, he will be a Laker. That trade is going to get completed because Magic Johnson, he said a couple days ago that if he could not get stars to come to LA by the end of the 2019 summer, he will step down.
Really?
Magic Johnson's a very confident man. He wouldn't say that statement unless he got something up his magical sleeve. No pun intended. But he got something up his sleeve. Magic knows something we don't know.
So he said superstars, plural.
Yeah.
So he's not saying he just wants one of them.
No, he
wants the whole package.
Magic's going to bring Lake Show back to what it used to be.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm buckled in, I'm braced, I'm ready for the ride. Because here's the plans. Let's just say, hypothetically, if the Lakers just whiff out on free agency this year, we don't get Kawhi Leonard because we can't complete the trade, LeBron doesn't come, PG-13 doesn't come. So you're saying to Laker fans, okay, let's take our young core we got, go into this season, try to improve again. We had a 9-game improvement last year. Try to improve again. 2019, Kawhi Leonard is going to be a free agent. Kawhi Leonard is saying, hey, I'm going to the Lakers You could trade for me, Boston, Philadelphia, whatever, but I'm going to be a Laker in 2019. I'm nervous about that because Paul George was hell bent on being a Laker too. OKC took the risk and traded for him, and now it's a back and forth. You don't know where he wants to go. But the thing about Kawhi Leonard is he's a very quiet individual. You don't really know what's going on in his mind. So I feel like they could, we can possibly hold out for him that he definitely will come. PG-13, his problem is that, well, I won't say problem, but the problem with you were saying OKC, him and Russell Westbrook formed a kind of bond. And he doesn't, want to leave Westbrook. And his family wants him to go to LA.
Okay.
He doesn't know yet. So here's the thing. If we get Lakers get Kawhi Leonard, like today or tomorrow, whatever, and LeBron, like I said, LeBron's a clincher to come. He's coming, right? Mm-hmm. We're putting the pressure on PG-13 to say, okay, the ball's in your court. You go play with Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony, who is not the same Carmelo Anthony he used to be. Or you come play with the best player in the world, and in my opinion, the second best player in the world. Because Kawhi Leonard, when he is healthy, we're talking about he's an MVP candidate, former Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP. That boy can play. He's a two-way player. He plays defense and he can score. So the choice is yours, PG-13. The choice is yours. What are you going to do? You can get your Supermax deal in Oklahoma City, play with Westbrook, but you're beginning of a chance to win the championship. Because I'm sorry, I love Westbrook. You're not going to the finals with Westbrook. Especially if you still got Golden State there and LeBron comes to LA, you're not going to the finals.
And if Chris Paul stays in
Houston. Here's the other thing I'm hearing. That if we whiff on Paul George, we might say, hey, Chris, come play in LA with LeBron and Kawhi. Because what I'm hearing, no Laker on this team is safe. What I'm hearing that we got so far. I feel personally Ball is somewhat safe.
Of course. That's his pick. That's Magic's pick.
That's Magic's pick, and also LeBron likes him.
Right.
His daddy's annoying. But you're playing with LeBron has never, it's in his career, played with a point guard who is willing to say, here, take the ball. I don't mind having 4 points and 13 assists. Take the ball. He's playing with that point guard. If he comes to LA with the Lakers with Lonzo, he's playing with that. That's very enticing. Him, Paul George, Kawhi, they're playing with that. So it's a lot going on. But also, Space Jam 2 is going to be revealed next week.
Really?
After LeBron makes his decision, they're going to drop the trailer. Here's the thing. The reason why they waited so long for it because LeBron in that trailer, he's playing for a new team. Or the team that he's going to play for this season is going to be in Space Jam 2. Okay. That's the team he'll be playing for.
Okay.
Hollywood is saying it's the Lakers. Hollywood wants it to be the Lakers. Because it'll look good. It will look really good, in all honesty.
What if the most hypothetical thing ever, what if he didn't go to the Lakers? How would that trailer drop even? Like, well, what if he stayed with the Cavs? What would that trailer drop even be like?
I guess he'd be in a Cavs uniform. I don't know. I don't know. We don't. All I know is that the team that he's playing for is going to be in that trailer.
But there is I didn't know there even going to be I heard rumors.
Yeah, they were discussing a Space Jam 2. What, I think a year ago.
Well, no, but they've been. Let's pause for a second. We'll be right back. We are sorry, small technical difficulty. But anyway, I didn't even know. I've heard they've been talking about Space Jam 2 for like a decade.
Yeah. I think the idea for this Space Jam 2, I think the Monstars are going to come back.
Right.
But it'd be a different Monstars.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah, because the other ones are good now.
Yeah.
And the NBA players probably will be, you got to probably get the fan favorites. Yeah. So, of course, LeBron's in it.
Yeah.
I could probably see Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, maybe Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis. We don't know yet. Okay. But, all we know is LeBron's confirmed.
It's supposed to be like an all-star cast of basketball players teaming up with the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's what it's going to be. But
so it's like NBA Avengers.
I guess you can go with that. I guess you can go with that, Tiante. But yeah, it's been a crazy free agency. Also, LeBron texted Kevin Durant.
I saw
Jordan Lake. You saw that.
I saw that.
And I found it very interesting. That's been a rumor that LeBron and KD can possibly team up. And Stephen A. Smith said it this morning that
In LA?
for the Lakers. He said the Lakers. So LeBron is clearly intrigued on playing with the Lakers. Like people were saying, oh, LeBron never said he wants to play for the Lakers. Every rumor I've heard since last year, LeBron's been linked to the Lakers. Cleveland fans, I'm sorry, but LeBron has nothing else to give you. LeBron delivered his promise. He came home. He bought you a championship. The man can leave. He can leave. He fulfilled his promise. He didn't say this time, not one, not two, not three. He said, I'm bringing this city a championship. Not championships, a championship. He fulfilled his promise.
Now, while that is true, don't you think it? Maybe he meant multiples as well. Maybe he was just like, I want to at least give you one, but I want to give you more than one if I can.
LeBron is not staying in Cleveland. What can Cleveland offer him? They have no. If Cleveland wants to bring somebody in, like let's say a Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, which they can't get Kawhi Leonard because they don't have the trade assets to give to the Spurs. PG-13. First of all, you gotta get rid of Love.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of some of these contracts you got. You had no wiggle room. And LeBron's not gonna opt in with you guys and say, okay, well, we'll try to build this team. There's no promise you guys can. Okay, with LeBron, you'll make the playoffs. But if LeBron will do the same thing he did this year and basically put you on your back again for a second straight year, I don't see it happening because he was gassed in the finals.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. And after what Dan Gilbert said, oh, we can still build a championship team without LeBron.
That's ridiculous.
Disrespectful.
That's ridiculous.
So, like I said, I'm a Laker fan. I'm not being biased, but if I was, a Wizards fan or regular NBA fan, whatever, I would even say LeBron's going to the Lakers. I would say it. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
It's so wild to think that, like, you would think that you wouldn't think that he would become like such a journeyman, I guess, in his career.
Shaq was.
Yeah, but when people compare whenever you get compared to like the greats of a sport, I always think of like the all-time top tier greats. You always think of them staying with like one team.
I'm not trying to be funny, but LeBron's legacy has already been created. It's already been established. Like Cleveland is going to build a statue of this man when he retires.
They would have to.
This man bought you a championship.
Yeah.
LeBron can go join one of the greatest sports franchises ever in the history of sports with the Lakers. People say he'll be in Kobe's shadow. We're going to dismiss that. Kobe is retired. It's done. It's not your team anymore. Magic Johnson would tell him, "Look, Kobe's gone. LeBron, this is your team. This is destiny for you. It's like a storybook ending because he can end his career in LA. His jersey will be put in the rafters, no matter what, with the Lakers. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna get bashed for it. You got arguably the greatest player to play the game, playing for your team. Jersey gonna be in the rafters.
Right.
I mean. This has to happen.
Would it be in Miami's rafters too?
Yes, of course. He bought them what?
Two
rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is like, come on now. Like, look at all the greats that played for the Lakers. Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Kobe, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain. Gary Payton played for us. Karl Malone. I mean, this has to happen if you ask me.
Basically, if any player that was worth most players that are worth much of anything have been there.
Yeah. If all LeBron did was bought us one championship, I'll be happy with that. I'll be satisfied. If he bought us one ring, why? We tied the Celtics.
Oh.
But this has to happen. This has to happen. I mean, for me, it's like I'm sitting here just salivating. My favorite player could be going to my favorite team. How often can I say that? I mean, come on now. How often can I say that?
Now,
and look at the Yankees, for example. The Yankees, best baseball franchise.
of course.
Look at all the Hall of Famers they have. Bryce Harper wants to leave DC to go play for the Yankees. Manny Machado could possibly be playing for the Yankees next year. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you ask me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But like I said earlier, the Lakers are trying to hurry up this Kawhi Leonard deal because they want to put pressure on PG-13. They want to say, look, you got your decision to make. You come play with LeBron and Kawhi Leonard, or you play with Westbrook and Carmelo. The choice is yours. Your family wants you back in LA.
Yeah.
The choice is yours. You want championship or do you want money? Because I'm going to go ahead and say it. This Lakers team, I don't care what anybody says, this Lakers team will go head-to-head and will definitely beat Golden State Warriors. If two stars on the Rockets, one who, Chris Paul, who's still, to be a stud, but he averaged like 16 a game, he wasn't the Chris Paul of old, and James Harden almost took down the Golden State Warriors. Chris Paul was healthy, he took them down. Could beat them. Then we can. With LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. I mean, come on now.
Now, in my head, I'm imagining something where it's like LeBron gives you guys your championship, and let's say he loses like two others to like some other team on the rise in the East or something. And then if LeBron said he wanted to leave, how would you feel?
I mean, he bought us a championship. And if he left, to be honest, I mean, we just got Kawhi Leonard, who will be, 27 next year?
Oh.
So, I mean, and hopefully we still have Lonzo, because I feel like we have Lonzo in this Laker team with Leonard
And George,
and James. I feel like he can learn a lot, and he has he'll have the right assets to bud into a superstar, or at least an all-star point guard.
Okay.
Do I want to see this young core get traded? I really don't, because this young core I feel like can be special. But again, I'm a fan. I'm not the one in the front office. I'm not making decisions, so I'm just, shut up, sit back, pay us the money to see us on TV or whatever, or go to the games, buy merch. That's all I can do. I can go gripe on Twitter about it, but it's out of my hands.
All right.
But I mean, like I said, it's so far the deal's Brandon Ingram and a couple feature first round picks. If I'm Magic, if you really want LeBron so bad, you got to give up everything that you think you need to give up to get Kawhi Leonard. If that means giving up Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo, if you really want LeBron that bad, it has to happen. But I don't think Lonzo's going to be gone because Popovich doesn't want Lonzo, not because he can't play, because of his father.
Right.
So, also his brother went undrafted.
Did he?
His brother didn't even get a summer league invite.
Which?
Jello, the middle one, the one that LeVar said he won't get drafted.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, is this all because of his father? A video of his workout got leaked. Mm-hmm. He did not look that good. Oh. He was missing shots. Oh. And my thing is, his bread and butter was shooting 3-ball. He was missing those. So, yeah, his best bet is to go back overseas if you want to play basketball. Because if you can't even get a summer league invite, the G League might not ever take you. So
this is the G League.
Basically, the minor leagues of NBA.
Under the D League?
No. The G League is a D League.
Oh.
They changed the name.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, dang, how low can you go?
Yeah.
All right. Dang.
Yeah, so that's you got that right there. So
I knew he had said something about it, but I didn't know that had happened. I thought it was just like he just didn't want to get drafted, or because he was bad mouthing the NBA or something. No. I didn't know he was.
Like the Lakers don't want nothing to do with him, nothing at all.
They don't want another ball.
No, they said one is enough.
One is enough.
And the one that we got, it's not like he's a knucklehead. I mean, the stupid roast video or whatever that he did on Kuzma rap video, they were playing, but it was still kind of bad time to do it. But like I said, you got your father who is is a real knucklehead.
Hey, he makes his money off of being a personal trainer or dead. I don't know.
Now a lot of fans are saying, "Oh no, please don't give up Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma. Look how young they are. They put up 16 a game this year." And it's like, yes, that is true, but I mean, you got the opportunity to literally build a super team right now with Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, and possibly Paul George. And also, if we don't get Paul George, DeMarcus Cousins is still out there.
What team is he on again?
He played for the Pelicans, but he's a free agent now, coming off a torn ACL. He's not getting max money, but he can get maybe a 1 or 2 year deal, prove it deal, to see okay, how's that injury? You know, are you back to your normal self? Because let's be clear here. Boogie Cousins, when he is healthy, that man is bad. Shoot the three, back you down, hit you with the moves in the post. That, to me, I think he is the best center in the game. Better than Embiid.
Now I want to give you. Ooh.
He's better than Embiid to me. Ooh. Embiid the one can't stay healthy. And DeMarcus Cousins is that man. And he's been that man since Kentucky. He's that man.
Now I want to give you a scenario.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't get Paul George,
okay,
and he stays in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't that be a more exciting conference? Because now you have 4 powerhouses in Houston, Lakers, who would still at least get Kawhi Leonard and LeBron.
Yeah, because like I said, Kawhi Leonard is a selling point for LeBron, not Paul George. Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. So, Lakers, Warriors, Houston, and
Oklahoma City.
And Oklahoma. That's 4 powerhouses in the conference. It's like, wouldn't you want that more than just having Paul George with you as well?
I like competition, so yes.
You're right.
But that's gonna be a bunch of good series. The NBA will market that really good.
Right, like that's 4 super teams.
Yeah.
And
then you also got Utah Jazz, who I wouldn't say they're a powerhouse, but they're still pretty good. I mean, ooh.
And then in the East, well, the East has more like rising, burgeoning teams than they got like proven teams. Everybody seems to be going to the West. Hello there. But then I mean, the Celtics are on the rise. Philadelphia's on the rise.
The Wizards.
They're
made a trade.
Yeah, they got rid of Gortat.
Yeah, that was Wall.
Huh?
That was John Wall.
He asked for that.
John Wall had been working out with Austin Rivers and I forgot who else down in Miami. Basically called him Ernie Grunfeld. I really want Austin Rivers. Make a trade happen. Gave up Gortat. Swap deals. So you got Rivers coming off the bench most likely, playing, spelling Wall and possibly Bradley Beal. One of them gets hurt, you insert Rivers. The Lakers, the Wizards, they desperately need a big man. Yeah. Desperately. Because they should have, Robert Williams, to me, at pick 15, would have been a little bit too high.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Ernie Grunfeld, I would have traded down, to get him.
Right.
Because I really personally felt like that. Robert Williams, you could have got him. He's a running big. He can block shots. I don't think he has a post game, but he's an athletic big. Something that Wall has been asking for.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, the Wizards take a guy who could play point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. Here's the catch. He's not for the present. He's for the future.
Right.
So he can't help you now, apparently. That's what they're saying. How does it help the Wizards? You got Wall and Beal both in their prime.
Right.
If I was Ernie Grunfeld, I would try to do my best to make this a successful team.
I would at least get like one more person.
Yeah.
At least. Because they're a playoff team right now.
Yeah.
But they need another piece, especially like for their bench, which is like woefully just.
And Wall's knees, I think coming off of what, 2 knee surgeries? They don't got much time left in them.
That man, they're wasting his prime.
Yeah.
This is his prime years.
Personally, that whole back when Wall was a rookie in his first 3 or 4 years, whatever, that's when you draft guys, he's for the future. Not now when, your best player is in your Wall star, is in his prime.
Yeah.
So there's a scenario on the table where they're talking about they could try, make some moves, and get some money space required to go after DeMarcus Cousins.
Right.
Don't see it happening. The best scenario for the Wizards right now is you call up the Clippers again. You say, hey, I'll swap Otto Porter, because they're going to want Otto Porter, for DeAndre Jordan. There's your athletic big. But here's the thing. The Wizards don't want to give up Porter because they feel like that he's a good third option for them.
Okay.
In my opinion, Otto Porter did not live up to the hype that he's coming out of. He was the type of guy coming out, oh, he's going to be a superstar, let him grow. Man been in the league for, 4 or 5 years.
He hasn't produced yet.
No, I don't think he's even made an all-star. In fact, I don't think he has been an all-star. He's been pretty good, but, I mean, you got the option of DeAndre Jordan, a big who can rebound and throw lobs to, doesn't got a post game. Or Otto Porter, a guy that could basically, all you can do is really shoot threes, and I guess he could defend pretty good. I mean, Andy Grunfeld got to decide what he's going to do. But I won't be surprised if the Wizards this year just go, you know what? We got to do what we did last year. Go in the bargain bin and get bargain bin bigs. That's a lot of B's. So don't be surprised if you see maybe possibly, which I wouldn't want it, but it might be the only option if they want to make a trade, Dwight Howard in DC. Ooh. You're asking for a lot because he's a cancer in the locker room. But I mean,
he's not a bad player.
I mean, he's not the old Dwight Howard.
Oh no, he's not. He's not.
He is. Honestly, Dwight Howard is a guy that now come off the bench, might give you 12, 8 rebounds a game. That's better than nothing for the Wizards. Better than nothing.
Like,
you might as well take it.
Oof, that's gonna be a sour locker room.
Yeah, you might as well take it. That's your best bet you got right there. At least he can still rebound. But Dwight Howard's been broken since the Lakers. Kobe broke this man. He was not ready mentally for Kobe. He was not ready. So, yeah. So, hey, Wizards fans, you get Dwight Howard and just blame Kobe. Kobe's the reason why this man is broken. Dwight was not mentally tough with that big three we had that I can never forget with Steve Nash and
it's okay.
Kobe and
it's okay.
Dwight Howard.
It's okay. They thought it was going to be a great team, Steve.
And just imagine if it was a great team, we would have finally had Kobe versus LeBron in the finals.
Oh man, you're right.
We would have finally had it.
Man.
But that's
Steve Nash passed his prime, Steve. It was okay.
Yeah, Mitch Kupchak is his fault. That's why he's in Charlotte now, running things in Charlotte. Also, Kemba Walker could be on the move. I doubt he's going to resign in Charlotte after next season. Not Magic. Jordan said he's willing to listen to offers. So he's probably going to be on the move. So I'll be surprised if a trade happens during free agency or whatever, where he gets shipped somewhere. But Laker Nation, it's going to be a wild ride these next couple of days.
Hey, I'm happy for y'all, sort of, kinda. I want the Wizards to get all this attention, but I'm happy for y'all. But
and it's a bunch of rumors going out. Like I read something saying about how Stephen A. Smith said that he's hearing that Kawhi Leonard isn't that enamored with coming to the Lakers, only because not because he doesn't want to play with LeBron, but because of the paparazzi like atmosphere in LA. Like I said, everything's a rumor now. You don't know what to believe.
Well, it's Stephen A. Smith, so I kind of know what I'm going to believe with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty accurate. But I mean, LeBron's been calling his star, calling him fellow superstars. Hey, you want to come team up with me? That's why I said don't be surprised if if Chris Paul ends up in a Laker uniform. So you never know. You never know.
Well, because we're going to be using our second segment for the big debate, I want to take a minute to try and at least get some brief wrestling stuff in here, just to sort of kind of go over the world of wrestling for a bit. Be right back. We are back, and this is the wrestling segment of the show. First off, I just want to say R.I.P. Vader, one of my favorite big men in the business. WWE should have put this man in the Hall of Fame when he was alive. Now he's dead.
They'll put him in next year.
Yeah, really. They're going to have his kids, whoever, or his family going to be coming in to do it. We can't hear Vader talk about it.
I heard, because I missed it, but I heard that they gave him a terrible, memory segment.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I heard that NXT did it a lot better than
Really?
the main roster. So,
Right.
which is kind of like, dang, this man was like the first big man that could do all those moves. And all
Yeah.
that. You can't even give him a better tribute. Come on, Vince.
Like Vader, yeah, I know Vader's more of a WCW Japan guy than he was a WWE guy. But you had that man in your company for 2 years, and he main evented like a few pay-per-views.
Made my childhood Sting versus Vader.
Yeah.
Man, shoot, one of my favorite matches was Sting too.
Vader was amazing. Vader was my favorite big man of all
He's
time.
a nice guy too.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
Heard he was a really nice guy. It's just a shame you lost him. We knew, and the thing is, they knew he was sick. He even said it, he only had like 2 years to live.
Yeah.
So it isn't like we didn't know about this. He said it himself, and WWE could have taken the time to put him in the Hall of Fame. They just didn't want. Vince apparently just didn't want to. Maybe they thought it'd be a. Maybe he thought it'd be like a nice posthumous. You know, I don't know. I just think it's kind of trashy, but that's just me. But R.I.P. Vader. On the positive news, you got anything, Steve?
Chelsea Green and Robbie E were apparently at a WWE trial today.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I mean, they're free agents.
Oh, trial. I think you said trial. I was like,
No, trials.
trial. Oh, I mean, still. I mean, I guess you could put Robbie E in the cruiserweight division.
Yeah. So, and Chelsea Green, I mean, if she brings that crazy gimmick that she had an Impact, it could possibly work. But
You heard Eli Drake re-sign with Impact.
why? I'll still watch it because Eli Drake, but I want him in WWE. But I can't have everything in this world.
No, you want LeBron and with the Lakers. You want Eli Drake in WWE. You can't have both.
As long as I got EC3, I guess I'm alright.
Yeah, well, if they use EC3 some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he last takeover he was in the crowd.
Can I just ask that? Can they call Impact and say, look, because we kind of have like a working relationship somewhat now. Can we just borrow his old theme? Ladies and gentlemen, EC3. Trouble.
They would never. That'd be really cool though.
Yeah.
I remember Booker T had the same thing he had in WCW that he had in WWE.
Yeah.
So hey, why not? And again, they bought WCW. But like, you know, there's like a giant war brewing, don't you? You know, there's a war. It's pick your side, man. Are you on Team WWE or Team New Japan?
Well, I heard that he's now following the Young Bucks on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. When them contracts are up, they will make them offers for them boys.
Oh, of course. They've been making offers for them.
And do I think they're gonna turn it down? If the money's right, you don't turn that down. Because when I was reading recently that Kenny and the Young Bucks are open to the idea of coming because they want a challenge. They want to be able to say, you know what? They think all we can do is do good matches with our, little gimmicks that we do. Mm-hmm. They want to prove that they can work over here. So I think if the money is right, they'll be over here.
Now, because in my head, I can already see what's going to happen in this scenario. At least hypothesizing, I can see Kenny and the Bucks signing.
Yeah.
I see the fans. I see you're going to have two sets of people, not counting the ones who don't care. You're going to have the set of people who are excited about this, and the side of people who are going to call Kenny and the Bucks sellouts.
I mean, they get no right to talk.
No.
I mean, these guys are going to do what's best for their career, what's best for their families. Mm-hmm. If WWE comes at you and say, look, we're going to offer you, I'm just saying, for example, a 5-year deal, just throwing numbers out there, $10 million a year, which they can basically offer that money because with the new contract with Fox, do you think they're going to turn it down? Because I was reading something saying that Kenny and them are possibly making at least $900K a year.
$900K?
Yeah, with New Japan and stuff like that.
Really?
We're talking with the merchandise they make, like $900K, close to $1 million.
Okay.
$10 million? Guaranteed?
But that's more than even Cena.
Are you going to turn this down? Because, come on, let's be real. Cena is on his way out.
Right.
I mean, and you can't keep bringing him, I can say Cena wrestling maybe for like 2 more years.
Sure.
Super part-time.
I could see Cena and Brady retiring in the same year.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm Vince, Vince is no dummy. People may think he's stupid. Vince is not stupid. Vince knows he has trouble bringing competition with New Japan.
Yeah.
He has the money to back the trucks up for these guys. They probably say, Cody, I don't care about you. Goodbye.
Cody. Oh, to be fair though, I can see Cody coming back.
See, Cody, out of the comments he been making, oh my goodness, he gonna have some serious backstage heat.
What'd he say?
Well, he just basically he basically was saying how, I don't quote me on this, but the context was he ragged on NXT. Don't like the idea how guys sign, gotta go to NXT. He was saying, I think he doesn't want to go to NXT if he signs back.
Of course.
I think him and Triple H kind of got a beef. So, yeah, I would honestly, I wouldn't see Cody coming at first. I see the Elite coming over here before them.
The Golden Elite.
Because of Bushi.
Do you think Kota would come here? No.
I don't think that. Even though he was here for the Cruiserweight Classic.
Apparently, he doesn't watch North American wrestling.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, apparently, he only watches Japanese, which it's whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. But another topic.
What up?
So the SummerSlam match,
right?
Which I'm going to plan it out for everyone who's listening. Mark my words, you heard it here. When it happens, you can say Steven was right. Roman versus Brock. Strowman cashes in, wins the title that night.
Triple threat.
I don't know. I think Roman beats Brock. Strowman cashes in on Roman because the fans are going to boo. We don't want this.
Yeah.
We want Strowman. Strowman comes out, he wins, send the fans home happy. There you go. That's what's going to happen because also Lesnar has until Friday, June the 29th to put his name in the testing pool for UFC.
Okay.
And also to clear the rumor up, they're not having the 5-man Extreme Rules, the match Extreme Rules to determine number one contender. They're not having that, not because of Brock. Vince changed his mind again. It was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's just do a single one-on-one match
between Roman and Lash. Okay.
Roman's getting his title shot again. He's not going to win the title. It's going to be Strowman's going to win.
All right.
So all the marks can be happy. So I'll be in a deep depression because my boy is not going to be having the title in SummerSlam. So that means that means pizza would not be free.
Well.
You're bringing money because I'm not paying for it. It's going to be a bad night for me. So
I know I won't be able to get home because Steve's going to probably try and kill me and himself.
Whoa, what do you mean, sir? I'm not suicidal.
But like, I could see when it comes to Money in the Bank, when a face holds it, it's so weird because I mean Strowman's face at this point, or at least he's like a.
I don't know what. He's a weird face. Why was he teaming with Kevin Owens on Monday? That's weird.
No, you know the back. You know like the backstory to that.
Well. See, I was cooking, so I was kind of
in and out.
In and out.
But so basically, Strowman. So you know they have like a feud, right?
Yeah, he flipped his car over.
Yeah, like he so in the back, because you know the week before, what's his name? Baron Corbin pinned Finn Balor in the tag team match in the main event. So he came. Him and Corbin had like a little back and forth with Kurt Angle, and then Strowman came in. And then Strowman was like, I want to be friends with Kevin. You know, he's basically being snide about it, And he wanted to team up with Kevin. And then essentially it became Kevin and Strowman versus Finn and Corbin.
Okay.
And so he's not really friends with Kevin. He just wanted to mess with him. It was just a topsy-turvy, strange bedfellows match.
Now I want to clear the air. I do not dislike Strowman. I actually like Strowman. But, I have an infatuation with Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins, a.k.a. CrossFit Jesus.
What about Dean?
I like Dean.
All right.
Lunatic,
All right.
I like the Shield, in general.
Oh, okay.
But Strowman, he could be funny at times. But let's be real. Get these hands every 5 seconds is getting kind of annoying.
Well, the fans took to it. I don't think it was his plan or WWE's plan to make it big. I think it was just the fans really liked it. Sort of like I'm not finished with you, which I hope they bring back. Because like, you don't understand how, maybe because you're a Roman fan, you may not understand, but that scene where he's just wailing on, last year he was just wailing on Roman in the back. And he kept coming back for him until the man was put on a stretcher. And they put him in the ambulance. And you think to yourself, okay, that's the end. He's on a stretcher. They're putting him in. They're going to close the door. They close the door. And you think, and they subvert your expectations because you hear like this like Looney Tunes-esque, I'm not finished with you. And he runs back in and beats the piss out of Roman on that cart and then tips the ambulance over. That was the moment that made him a star.
Yeah.
That moment right there, if you could pinpoint any moment that made Strowman a star, it was that moment. Because after that point, the fans loved him. And maybe it wasn't just because, it was because of Roman. It was because of Roman. But it was also because of how different from other big men and he felt like. Big Show never yelled out, I'm not finished with you. Kane had his moments. He lit a person on fire, but he was always so like hot and cold, no pun intended, when it came to his pushes, because it's always like one year he'd be a monster, then the next year he'd be the goofy sidekick to some cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Or Taker never really went through that. Vader, bless his heart, he had moments of monstrous things, but he was always more of like, he showed off more in the ring than anything else. Strowman is such a cool monster because we haven't had a great monster in ages, like a great new monster.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had a great new monster before Strowman?
Snitsky.
He's retired. Good old baby punting Snitsky. I mean, Khali isn't even on that. Like, he won a world title, but he's not on that list.
Yeah.
You'd have to go back all the way to Kane? Really? Like Kane's debut. And I might be missing somebody, I don't know. But there aren't that many monsters who've lasted in the E because they always go through like the same thing. It's they debut, they have their little winning streak, maybe they win a title, and then the big face, probably John Cena, probably Reigns, beats them, and then they go on their merry way.
Do you wonder what wrestlers think of Roman Reigns backstage?
I'm sure they think he's a cool person.
Nakamura was he was at some kind of Comic-Con convention. And they asked him, the crowd asked him, and they asked him we thought Roman Reigns, and he told them, I want to wrestle him. I think he's a pretty good wrestler. The fans booed. Then they asked him, what do the other wrestlers think about him in the backstage? We think Roman's a pretty good wrestler. He's a pretty good guy. Then the fans finally clapped for this man. People, Roman Reigns is not a bad wrestler. Let's get this point. He's actually good.
Oh, he is.
The fact that it's because Vince ruined this man makes people think he's not a good wrestler, deserves to be in the spotlight. People.
And even his promos have improved.
Yes. He's not Lex Luger.
No.
We have a good wrestler. Just please, just stop booing my man.
The only issue he ever had was that they pushed him too early, and it felt like we were getting another John Cena where it was like, you're only going to get him.
But it wasn't his fault.
It's not his fault.
He didn't ask for the push. They gave it to him.
No, but who's going to say no to? That's like if your boss walked up to you, said, "I'm going to give you a promotion," then you're like, "No, that's fine."
My coworkers are very upset.
Yeah.
Who cares? More money in my pocket.
Yeah, really. I do not blame him for taking it.
I'm making $5 million a year.
I don't blame him for taking that spot.
Yeah.
Hold up for a minute. I'm sorry, we had to stop for a minute. There's some weird stuff on the news, crazy stuff. I don't want to get too into it. This is a happy podcast. So, just a brief overview of both shows real quick. On Raw, did you see Raw?
I saw Raw. But Roman came off that save at the end.
Yeah, I mean...
And I popped.
Well, of course you did. I don't even mind it. That's his boy. It's whatever. That was a good episode, though.
It was.
A really good episode. finally, we get Bailey attacking Sasha.
Turn heel.
I guess that was her heel. Then again, I don't even feel like that was even a heel turn.
I mean, that's what Ultra's saying. It's a heel turn.
But it's like you could feel for her after that.
Yeah.
Sasha was should be the heel here. Bailey, for the most part, just sort of took Sasha's like crap for like months.
Yep.
I can't even see why Bailey would be the heel here. But hey, I don't understand the story. I'm just glad we're finally advancing somewhere. It's not just another will they, won't they thing.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, the chosen one,
Yeah.
in the main event scene.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Him, I'm not even gonna lie. I want to see him versus Roman.
that spear Roman put on Dolph Ziggler was vicious. Goodness gracious, that was vicious. I was like, good night. I was like, let's go.
Find a gif of that, please. I need to see that.
Oh my goodness.
That was violent. That's the kind of spear I like.
And of course, everyone on Twitter was all like, we wanted Dean, not Roman.
He's hurt.
They keep forcing us Roman.
He's hurt.
Hey, I'm taking it. Give me more Roman. Put him in every single segment if you have to.
Now hold up now.
The big dog.
My only confusion is that is he feuding with Lashley or is he just helping out? Is he feuding with the other two as well?
I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride because we're going to have Roman and the boy again.
And the boy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so confused what's going on. Is he in two feuds now?
We're going to have Samoan Jesus and CrossFit Jesus teaming it again together.
Against the new version of the two dudes' attitude.
Oh my goodness. Drew McIntyre, I just appreciate him. That man, people say he's on roids. I think it's just hard work. Has the look now.
Yeah.
I mean, officially has the look.
Yeah.
I mean, good. How big is it? How tall is he? How tall is McIntyre?
Has he always been that tall?
Well, yeah, but I mean, with the muscle he put on, he just looks like...
He looks large.
This man looks really intimidating.
It's like 6'5"?
He's bigger than 6'5". He has to be.
Like 6'7"? Like how this dude is giant.
He's 6'5".
He's 6'5".
6'5", but also you got to put in the fact the wrestling boots that he wears too. Probably gives him extra two.
Yeah.
So shoot, could be 6'7" of them boots.
Like this dude looks
265 pounds of muscle.
That's how tall is Roman, by the way?
Roman?
Yeah.
I want to see Roman 6'3". He's 6'3".
Oof, that man dwarf. That man makes Roman look like a dwarf. And Roman's a big dude.
Yeah. Rollins is 6'1".
All right.
So.
How tall is Dean, by the way?
Dean?
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose 6'4".
Really?
Yeah, 6'4".
I guess so. Yeah, he's taller than Roman.
Yeah, but on TV also I take account the boots Roman wears.
Yeah.
Extra height, so of course he's taller than Dean.
Okay. Cause they just never looked. Maybe it's because Roman's such a big guy and his presence is so big that I keep thinking that Dean is smaller than him.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that they're around the same size. I mean, of course, Rollins is short, but Rollins is the high flyer.
Yeah. Strowman's 6'8".
Yeah.
Balor's 5'11".
All right.
Jinder's 6'6".
Okay.
Lesnar's only 6'3".
But that muscle mass.
Yeah.
That man's wide.
Who? But yeah, I thought it was a pretty entertaining show.
Like you got. Hey, I've seen people talk about how they're tired of Dolph Ziggler. I think it's the best he's been in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, Lashley's 6'3" too.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, they're finally I'm invested in Lashley. I'm invested in him again.
Yeah.
This thing with him and Roman is pretty good.
Just kind of a little bit off topic. Mm-hmm. Lashley might got to pay for Lashley in the next game. Might got to pay for Lashley in the next wrestling game.
Oh. Yeah, that figures. You
got to pre-order for Stereo.
Yeah, which is cool.
I'm not pre-ordering it.
You're not?
I'll just buy him later because he comes available anyway. Like $5 whatever later on in the year. I mean, I can just pay for that. I mean,
okay.
That's whatever.
But Lashley, ever since this feud started, and I think it might just been because of the material he and Sammy were given. Which, by the way, Sammy's out for like a year or so.
Yeah, won't see him again probably till. Actually, I would say around WrestleMania time, but I mean, he may not get put back into after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because they don't normally throw you in there before WrestleMania when playing.
He'll probably be back by like Monday. He'll probably be back by like
the Monday after Mania or something like that.
probably, which is fine. He'll get a big face pop and might go back to being heel. I don't know. He'll either be, I don't know what they'll do with him. I personally like KO and Sammy, but
He probably like as a face.
probably because he's gonna get like a giant pop.
Yeah.
But like, Lashley, my thing was the material that they both got was so bad it dragged both of them down.
Yeah.
Lashley in this role right now, where he's just like trying to one up Roman, is pretty good.
Yeah.
And this whole thing with him and Roman, where it's like they both just don't like one another, and him going on to Roman talking about how he's like, you had 3 years to do the job and you couldn't do it. And then Roman fires back with like, you was here for a couple of years and you quit and you fell to MMA. You know, I guess we don't talk about his TNA run, but yeah, you know. What was his nickname? Like Walking Armageddon?
Yeah, Walking Armageddon. He dominated over there. That man had like what, 3 titles?
At the same time?
Yeah.
Who's he tag team champion with?
I don't even think he was tag team champion.
He was?
No. He was, I think, but I think he was just like his own partner. I think.
So I know he won the world title. He won the
Smoky Mountain title.
Smoky Mountain.
Is that what you call it? No. What you call it? Not Smoky Mountain. King of the Mountain?
King of the Mountain.
Yeah.
Smoky Mountain title.
Sorry, I got Jim Cornette on the brain.
The King of the Mountain title. There was he had the X Division title.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man was walking Armageddon.
Which they could bring that back, but they already got Braun. They don't need 2 Walking Armageddons.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, you know, but what they're doing with him is so good, though.
Also, a shout out to Impact Wrestling.
All right.
I've been watching it again, and this whole Eddie Edwards going crazy over OVEs are pretty entertaining. That's been pretty funny.
It's the last thing I saw was him like beating up Tommy Dreamer.
He went to his latest episode, one from last week. He I think went to his house.
Whose house?
His old house, whatever. Thinking his wife was going to be there, and she apparently packed up and left without him. And so he's just going crazy in his house, like breaking stuff, yelling.
Oh Lord, that actually sounds pretty good.
But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Team Hell No is back,
Yes.
which they're probably going to take the tag titles off of.
I honestly don't think they will.
You don't think so?
I think this is just a stopgap between now and SummerSlam when they finally do Miz versus Bryan.
Yeah, because Kane, isn't he mayor?
He's supposedly going to be. It's a shoo-in for him to win it.
Oh, so yeah, he's not going to be around.
No, he's not going to be around.
The Usos, they're faces, and I can't stand them as faces.
They're faces now. It's official.
Of course they had to, right?
Yeah, well, the crowd was cheering them. The crowd. I feel like most heel turns tend to be ruined.
Yeah.
Because the crowd is going to cheer you.
Yeah.
Like no, and okay, maybe not most heel runs, but like the Usos was definitely like they were going to cheer you anyway, and you know I guess it's fine. I don't mind them being faces as long as they keep this whole Uso penitentiary thing.
Yeah.
However, if I have to hear Uso crazy one more time,
They've been saying that?
they've been saying it again.
Oh, no.
They brought it back.
Oh, no. Here comes the face paint again. Oh, gosh.
They brought back Uso crazy.
Oh, no.
What?
They tag team with Hardy on Tuesday, didn't they?
Yeah.
He got on face paint, don't he?
Yeah.
Oh, no. They're planting the seeds for the face paint to come back. But the only heel that does not get cheered is Baron Corbin.
No. Well, no, Miz. I mean, he gets cheered when he speaks the truth, but he instantly takes it back and makes him boom again.
The honorable skinhead Baron Corbin.
The honor.
Honorable skinhead.
He's been a good heel. He's been a good heel with his old skinhead shtick.
Yeah.
I like that thing where he was just telling JoJo to keep announcing his name and get it correct. I love that. I love that.
Goodness. But yeah.
I think
Nakamura is hurt.
he got bit by a police dog.
That was crazy. And somebody on Twitter was like, "Dang, We training police dogs to be racist.
I heard somebody say that dog knows what it's like to have his balls taken away.
Oh my god.
He's just getting revenge.
Oh goodness.
So I mean, that's why we didn't get that match.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Shinsuke's going to win it eventually. He's going to win the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Because I think Hardy's hurt. He's been wrestling hurt.
Yeah, he like changed his finisher.
Did he?
No, apparently here no more Swanton Bomb. In a lot of events recently, he's been doing a like a running splash thing for a finisher.
Running like what Big E does.
Yeah, like the guy on the mat, he runs and like splashes on you, something like that. It's like he does a stunner. Then while he does a stunner, then he turns to a splash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stunner, then a splash. That's like his new finisher.
I'm about to say, because like just a simple running splash is very Ultimate Warrior, and that don't work these days.
Whatever keeps Hardy from doing the Swanton, I want to keep Hardy, around.
True.
So if that means no more Swanton Bomb, then I'm fine with that.
That's fine. The man's been legitimately throwing his body around for like 20 years.
For the fans, for 20 years.
He's fine.
Like, okay.
He's good. He doesn't need to do no more of that. He's not even a bad wrestler like that.
No.
I mean, he's like people will say, "Oh, Jeff Hardy's not a very good wrestler because he can't do blah 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 blah." But like he's a decent wrestler in the ring. Yeah. He can still like jump around a little bit, but you don't want this man legitimately hurting himself.
Shout out to Roman's new vest. The joke was nice and clean. Very nice and clean.
Do you just want to like shout out like Roman's Father's Day award and
shout it all Father's Day award. Roman Reigns for president.
Okay. That would be a disaster, but okay.
Yeah, it would, but whatever. Rey Mysterio's coming back.
Yeah.
3-year deal. But WWE's going to tell us. We're not going to find out by any insiders. Oh. That's what I'm hearing. That they're going to tell us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going to break it, like off their WWE.com. Mm-hmm. That's when we'll find out.
Okay.
So Vince is very prideful.
In other words, he wasn't very successful at it.
Oh man.
It's like I'm cool. I'm glad he's back. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. That's the question. Is he staying on the main roster?
Yeah. I don't think he comes back for 205 Live.
I hope not. I mean, it would be great that it would help them out.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to go down there.
He does not want to go down there. He doesn't want to be typecast.
Leo Rush debuted.
Was he good?
Yeah, he. Okay, I thought Leo Rush was somewhat. Not jacked, but had, you could see muscle on him. Mm-hmm. That man like a child in the ring. Like, I mean, he looks like a child.
Of course.
But, I mean, the man could move. You could tell he's I think he has an amateur wrestling background.
I think so.
You can tell. I know when Vince sees him, he ain't getting no push. Because if you like a child to me, he's like a child to Vince for sure.
He's like a baby to Vince.
Yeah.
He's like, what is this?
So,
he's signing people off the street now.
Yeah, so I definitely don't see that happening. Keep the title on Alexander. Please do.
So he's a good face of the division.
Yeah.
He's a good steady face.
Oh yeah, the Big Cass debacle.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that at all, did we? Huh? Yeah, that was in that week that we weren't here. Yeah. Ooh,
yeah,
boy.
Apparently him and Carmella, he wanted to talk to you about their relationship. I guess he wanted to get back together. She was not hearing it. Just didn't want to hear it, wanted to walk away. He grabbed her, and I believe Eric Rowan, I
think the Usos.
Yeah, the Usos stepped in to stop this. And I guess that was the... But what I heard was that he was fired on Monday, but he still showed up on Tuesday.
He probably didn't know.
I don't know. I feel like they would have called him and told him,
No, the rumor said that they called a meeting, and in the meeting he was fired. And I think that was like sometime before SmackDown.
Well.
Yeah. Well, there goes your. Go ahead. See if you and Real One can
I doubt it.
make friends again.
I feel like they got some serious heat between each other.
Well, they better, because who's going to want big? I guess there might be some people who would be
Impact.
like.
Yeah, Impact is desperate at this point.
But Impact, so he's been saying he's a hardcore Trump guy. Impact has a relationship with Lucha Underground. The last world champion they had before Aries won it back, I think. Was it Aries who won it back? The last champion they had
Yeah.
was Pentagon.
Pentagon Jr., yeah.
They have a good relationship with Lucha Underground and like AAA. Do you honestly think they're gonna want Big Cass backstage with all them people and with LAX
Heck no.
and Conan? That is a disaster, especially if he can't shut up about his political affiliations.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, I mean, maybe they'll probably get him. We'll probably get like Giant Castile or something. Or I don't know what they'll call him. They'll probably call him Colin again, or Colin Cassidy, or Cassidy Collins or something. I can't see him going to I can't see him going a lot of places besides Impact.
And back to going to Enzo. Mm-hmm. Enzo was saying, this is from Ryan Satin. Amore implies Triple H never gave a big push to Enzo and Cass at NXT because he felt like they effed up the opportunity.
How so?
Well, I guess Triple H knew that these two guys were head cases.
So even back at NXT, they was like this.
I guess so, yeah. Mm. So, and Triple H didn't really want that, I guess we want to, get titles on them if something dumb happens.
Right.
And plus, I guess by the way they looked at him was, when I was reading, that, okay, we call them up, they'll be a hot act for probably a couple months. Mm. Then they're starting to go stale. Both of them are not good in-ring performers.
So, yeah, that's true.
But
the thing is they were a very good, like, new age outlaws type of team. Yeah. They aren't the best in the ring. Although Billy Gunn's not the best in the ring. They aren't the best in the ring. You good? You good, Mike? Like, they aren't the best in the ring, but they have such a presence, especially Enzo. Yeah. And you got the whole thing, and not to mention their whole catchphrase thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, they would have been over no matter what. And I don't know, like, I feel like you can't blame WWE for them not getting that push though, honestly.
No.
They just screwed up themselves.
Which I was wondering, like, what was going on, because I mean, they could have made some serious, I'm sure they made some serious cash off of them when they first got called up.
Yeah.
And these guys were hot.
Yeah. For like the year and a half that they had them. Yeah.
But
they did. Enzo and Cass just screwed up. It's not much you can really say.
Yeah, they really did definitely, like, screw up completely. Like, it was pretty bad.
Like,
but and also another reason why he got fired. You hear about him and Sammy got in an argument?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Cass and Sammy?
Cass and Sammy, yeah. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Yeah, you know why?
If it was because Trump supporter.
Yeah, he's a big Trump supporter, and Sammy's background. So
yeah,
that's
he should. Why can't it? It just seems like you. Why do you do this? Why would you even bring politics into, like, your backstage area when you know wrestling in of itself has a history of being very toxic backstage?
Yeah.
And this has been like the most chilled out roster in who knows how long, really?
Yeah.
Maybe ever?
Yeah.
And yet, wow, look at that, by the way. Like, it just seems so wild that you would even, it just seems so wild that you would even be that kind of person who would try and make it toxic by just saying, by just saying that kind of dumb stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little weird. I'm looking at the news once again. Some crazy stuff happened up in Maryland, up in Annapolis. You'll probably by the time you see this podcast, you'll probably already have heard the news. So I'm not going to say too much about it. But yeah, it just seemed like Big Cass. Why would you even do that? It just seems so dumb to bring politics into a backstage area that doesn't need it right now. I don't know who made a bigger mess of things, him or Enzo.
I mean, I don't know. But did you hear about the Enzo, about what the Nia Jax team was going to lead to?
What?
Apparently, the big thing was it was going to lead up to WrestleMania.
Right.
That basically Nia Jax it's going to lead to her face turn.
Right.
That Nia Jax is basically going to catch Enzo cheating on her with Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
Like Enzo was saying how she was going to be his China.
Right.
So that would have been interesting to see, in all honesty. You know, how I love my romantic angles, you know. I have no love life, but I love seeing on TV.
That would have been really, I don't know how I would have felt about that one.
No. Well,
Ooh.
but we probably get Alexa Bliss one and Braun Strowman probably soon.
I hope so. Wait, is that like they're going to try and do that?
I think that's the rumor that I heard.
I mean, I'm down for it.
But I mean, kayfabe is dead, guys. If you all know, Alexa Bliss is dating Buddy Murphy.
Like, it just seems weird that they would try and plan that one out.
Yeah.
Isn't she already married to him, or she's getting married?
I think she's getting married. So
Watch your girl, buddy.
oh yeah, because I'm about to say you don't want her in cold feet on you.
Ooh.
For Braun Strowman,
Right.
goodness gracious.
And are you going to fight Braun Strowman?
I mean, you're jacked, but that's Braun Strowman. He's like 6'8".
Are you going to that plane ride?
Yeah.
You're going to get on him and then try and what are you going to do to him, really?
But this man probably eats like what? Goes to Wendy's, probably has to order 3 triple with cheeses.
What, just to like keep up the calorie count?
Yeah. And a triple with cheese, I think it's like 1,000 calories. So goodness gracious. I mean, I could put one down with fries,
All right.
and a drink.
All right.
But I mean, ooh.
Yeah, well, hey. One last thing before we end this segment here. I mean, I never thought in my wildest dreams that we would actually see Rusev in the main event of like just in a world title match.
Even though he's a stopgap, but
It's a stopgap because apparently there's rumors of AJ versus Joe at SummerSlam, which should be a good match.
yeah.
Him and Joe have a lot of history and experience with each other, so should be a really good match.
Why is Rusev a heel? Turn the man face.
I think they just want to keep him heel.
Lana's face,
Yeah, she's face.
but you can't turn Rusev face.
I think she's face. Apparently
She has to be face.
Apparently she attacked Naomi last week.
What?
After like a dance competition thing on SmackDown or
Oh,
whatever.
goodness gracious.
So I don't know what that trio is. I love that trio, and I hope they legitimately have them be the Rusev Lana English trio. But like, what is their alignment?
What if Rusev loses? He's going to lose Extreme Rules.
I mean, he's gonna lose.
And he attacks Aiden English. I will be so heartbroken.
Because to be fair, as much as Rusev is awesome, because the man can carry himself, and he has great charisma. He's not a bad promo. He's not a bad talker, and no matter he's good in the ring, but
Aiden English kind of made Rusev Day.
yeah,
He made Rusev Day.
yeah,
He is the reason why your merchandise is selling, buddy.
yeah.
Rusev Day.
Like he is the Flavor Flav to Rusev's Chuck D.
Yeah.
So yeah, he kind of you kind of need to keep those two together.
Yeah.
Rusev Day isn't like I would have been content with them just being tag team champions.
Yeah.
I would have been content.
Vince, that's what we're asking for.
Yeah,
Tag team champions at least.
yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I would have been happy for that. I was excited for it, but no, we can't get that. That's fine, no. But you know what though, Rusev's going to get a WWE title match, and honestly, even I'm sitting here like it could happen. Rusev could win it.
Hey, he get that bonus though.
Supposedly, because if we're getting Lashley versus Roman,
Oh yeah, that's not main event.
that can't main event. I don't think Lashley versus Roman should be main event in that though. Like you should definitely. The WWE title has not main evented a pay-per-view, a split, a dual branded pay-per-view since the brand split. Think about that. In the time that the brand split has happened, it hasn't main evented. And that's kind of crazy to think about that.
Wait, it hasn't?
No.
I'm talking since the split in what,
16.
16.
It hasn't.
That can't be true.
Think about every pay-per-view that's happened between then and now.
That can't be true.
Because every split branded pay-per-view has either had Brock main eventing, or it would have Roman main event, or Money in the Bank with main event, like what we just saw this past week, or last week, I think.
But the TLC with Ambrose and Styles.
No. Remember, that was a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Oh, you mean conjoined?
Yeah.
You said split.
Well, I mean,
that's how I was confused.
I said dual branded. Dual branded pay-per-views. It has not main evented a dual branded pay-per-view
you're right.
since. The last time it's main evented a dual branded pay-per-view, if you can even count this, because this was like the week after the actual ouch. This was like literally the week after they did the brand split. So I don't know if this actually counts. But the WWE title match between Roman, Ambrose, and Seth. That was the last time that they actually that WWE title main evented a dual branded pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I barely can even call it dual branded. I think that was like Battleground. Was that Battleground 2016, I think?
I think so.
Okay. But yeah, so I feel like it needs to main event this pay-per-view. Please. Roman and Bobby do not need to main event Extreme Rules.
Shut your mouth.
Eh.
Shut your mouth.
It don't.
Be quiet.
It don't.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
It's the big dog.
It's the big dog. Big dog he'll main event SummerSlam.
Yeah, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Even though he's gonna lose.
Yeah. Well, he'll win then lose maybe, or they'll probably have Strowman. I feel like Strowman should just cash in like before the match even happens. Just because that seems like more him. I want to see Strowman hunt down Brock.
Really?
I legitimately want to see Strowman like head up to Brock's like cabin up in Canada somewhere with a referee in tow and like drag Brock to the arena. I want to see that so bad. That would be hilarious. Like he wouldn't cash in or he'd fail at it, but I want to see him do that so bad.
Too bad Lesnar wouldn't buy this. You want him to drag me? I don't care how much you pay me. He ain't gonna make me look bad.
All right. Folks.
Debate time?
Debate time.
Get my Stephen A. Smith on.
All right. Someone need to wake up Mike, but let's start it very soon. Next segment, folks. See you there.